Well, as parents, we know that vaccinations are a necessary part of our child's health care plan. State law even requires 7th and 12th grade students be vaccinated against the meningococcal disease. So the Ohio American Academy of Pediatrics has come up with a great way to help parents understand and manage all of those vaccinations. So we have Dr. Bill Long joining me now with more. Welcome to Daytime, Dr. Long.
Thank you. Good morning.
So first, why is it so critical that students be vaccinated against this disease in particular?
Well, this disease particularly affects young people. Ages 16 to 23 is the highest risk age group. And when you get it, it spreads very quickly and can lead to death very quickly. So it causes several different types of illness, whether the bacteria is in your bloodstream or it infects the protective covering around your brain and spinal cord, called meningitis. That's how the disease got its name, more or less. But both of those types of diseases are very severe and can lead to permanent disability or death very quickly.
And we always hear bacterial and viral meningitis.
Right.
So are those the two main categories? Does this vaccine cover both?
This vaccine covers one specific group of bacteria called the meningococcal, or Neisseria meningitidis is the actual designation, biological designation of the bacteria. And it covers 4 strains of that, and the most deadly strains, the most common strains.
Okay. Gotcha. So the statistics, we saw those up on screen, and it's kind of frightening. You said that it is the young people that are getting it, and 550 cases in 2013, and it's those 16 to 23 kind of age range, right, that really need to be cautious about this.
Yes, yes. It's in young people. You often hear of outbreaks on a college campus.
Right,
Several years ago, about 10 years ago, there was an outbreak in a high school in Alliance, Ohio, and they had several cases and several deaths.
Okay, so let's talk about this new app, Fast Vax Facts. So let's talk about how this helps parents and what it does.
Okay, it's an app where somebody as a parent or a provider can use, provider being a physician or nurse practitioner, but the parents can use the app to look up vaccines that their child may be due for based on their child's age. They can input the child's birth date and they can see what vaccinations are coming up, and if that appointment's been checked off, you'll check, okay, here's when your next one is. Also, there's information on the vaccines themselves. We give parents a vaccine information sheet every time we give vaccines.
Right.
So it's essentially all the information you get in that sheet that tells about the disease we're preventing and everything about the vaccination.
Yeah, and I was going to say there's a couple different things that I like the one that it goes through the parent screen and then it's okay to ask.
Right, right.
What kind of feature is that?
There's a lot of people who have questions about vaccine. There's a lot of vaccine hesitancy amongst parents and feeling that vaccines are controversial. As providers, we don't feel they're controversial, but this gives the parents a list of resources and places to turn to answer common questions about vaccines. Are they safe? What are the side effects? Is it okay for my child to get all of these vaccines at once? These are common questions that we get in the office and the app helps us with.
Okay, and another one, trusted media.
Right.
What is that going to provide those parents with?
So when a lot of parents look up vaccine side effects, you know, and they get a Google list or something on their search engine, the first 10 things, you know, pop up are often, you know, why vaccines are dangerous and why you shouldn't get them. So a lot of that media, a lot of the things on the internet that parents are reading is not necessarily the best and most accurate information. So we provide some trusted sites that we know are fair and unbiased and give you the real evidence about vaccine safety and why vaccines work.
Okay, there are also, as you mentioned, the schedule as well as videos. Is that going to show them how the vaccines are done, or what are the videos based on?
Videos are based on answering questions we commonly have and sort of myth busting, if you will. And talking about, you know, why some of the myths about some of the vaccines, some of the potential side effects, why they're not true, and why vaccines are safe, and why it's best to ask your provider about the vaccines rather than finding the information just on the internet.
Okay, and doctor, is there a cost for this, and how do we get it?
It's free, and
Perfect.
that's the best cost, is free, and you can get it on the Apple Store, the Google Play Store. Download it onto your mobile device, and you log in and start exploring.
Okay, it's as easy as that. I want to thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.